Hello, guys. Reading a very good book, The Hungry Empire by Lizzie Collingham, professor. Now, this is a very different aspect. As we know, British or the British people have ruled almost more than half of the world for 300, 400 years, right from 16th century or rather 17th century. They have ruled almost two-thirds of the world. Now, all of us are aware of the political ramifications and the tactical and military issues. But the important this book basically tries to cover the Hungry Empire. The name is Hungry Empire, and it essentially means the kind of activities, the kind of trade Britain was involved in across the globe. That has got one positive side effect, which is to make sure that the food culture or the food availability of a certain region gets distributed or gets scattered across the globe. For example, Indian tea is getting globally sold now. Chinese tea is getting sold globally. Canadian wheat is getting sold and getting consumed globally. Similarly, Caribbean or West Indies sugar is getting consumed globally. Those kind of situations, and this book covers it in a very beautiful manner. Now, it is important to understand because not only from political or military genius, British Empire, because of their continuous rule over, as I said, almost two-thirds of the world, they have helped us develop our food palate or taste palates or taste buds, so to say. Some of the aspects that are covered here are, for example, West Indian sugar, Italian olive oil, Caribbean rum, Chinese tea, Indian spices and pepper. Atlantic slaves needed maize that came from West Africa. South Carolina rice producers. Then wheat from Canada, meat, lamb from New Zealand, these kind of situations. And the book is divided into 20 lessons, and each lesson covers one dish that is getting cooked in a very different geography than from where it is originally from. For example, Indian curry is getting cooked in French Guiana or West Indies, for example, for that matter. So these kind of situations, and the author has basically covered Portsmouth Harbour, where actually the British trade started with salt cod, Newfoundland. They used to catch fish, salt cod from Newfoundland and bring it back to Portsmouth Harbour in England, and then Cannock Cabin in Ireland, Sandwich again in New England, Barbados sugar, west coast of Africa, Covent Garden tea from India, then Lancashire, South Carolina, Cape of Good Hope, Boston, Patna, Bihar, wherein they used to cultivate opium that was getting sold in China, and then in New Zealand, British Columbia, the Society Islands, Guyana, Manchester, Kenya, North African desert, and the book stops wherein a typical British family's Christmas dinner or Christmas feast is portrayed to be the mix of all these dishes that have reached England from various parts of the globe, and how they are becoming part of a day-to-day routine of English people. So this is basically the crux of the book is Hungry Empire. As we know that British Empire is always hungry about power and money, but at the same time this is a very different perspective wherein the British Empire is shown to be food hungry, and how their hunger for more and more food has shaped our modern palates. Thank you very much.